Welcome into an On the Bench digital exclusive. I'm Nick Luttrell, a CitrusTV men's lacrosse beat reporter, and joining me today is Army West Point's head coach, Joe Alberici. Coach, thanks for joining us.
Nick, thanks for having me.
Coach, on Wednesday, your team will be going up against 14th ranked Syracuse. First, let's just start with this. What do you know about the Orange and the team that they have this season?
Yeah, well, I think that they're, anytime you're talking about Syracuse lacrosse, you're talking about a quality team, and this year is no different. I think when you start, you think about some of the offensive firepower that they have, and a few of their young men are guys that anyone in the country would want. They're very top and offensive players, great speed, great athletes. They've got a lot of other good ones too with them. So it's not like a one-man show. They do well in the face-off, and then defensively they've got some long athletic kids too. So just overall an outstanding team, and a team that will be coming into our game tested, having played against two of the top teams in the country back-to-back weekends. So we're expecting a great competition, a great team, and I'm sure have a little bit different flavor with their new coaching staff.
Yeah, you talk about Syracuse as a whole. Are there any specific players that jump out to you that your team has really been keying on this past week?
Yeah, well, it's a short week of preparation for us. So, we played Saturday, and it's really been, today was the real introduction for them. But when you start preparing for them, certainly Tucker Dordovic is the guy that comes to the front, as well as Curry. Those are a couple of guys that are outstanding, but they have had great contributions, across the board. Berkman's playing very good lacrosse for them. Griffin Cook has been, in the lineup for 3 years, quick, outstanding player, and then they're getting great production also from Seabold, who's a handful, two-handed guy, big, strong, runs well. So, Tucker and Curry, those guys certainly are the headliners, but there is a lot of guys that can play and a lot of guys that can hurt you.
For sure. Now, focusing on your team, you've got a lot of seniors that are leading the way, but specifically Brendon Nichols, an attackman who's leading the country in assists per game with just over 4. He's also third in the nation in points with nearly 8 per game. What makes him such a special talent?
Yeah, I think he's just got a great understanding for the game. Nick, he's got great vision, great anticipatory skills. He's not a big guy, but he is well built and has great balance. So he's had the ability and throughout his career to hurt you as a dodger, as well as a feeder. So we talk about great players, play great, but the elite players are guys that make others around them great, and that's really what Brendon's been able to do. And we think of him as an elite player, and he's clearly going to need to be all that and then some on Wednesday as we take on Syracuse.
Now, Coach, your team has only faced one other ranked opponent this season. That was a few weeks ago when you guys fell to now 4th ranked Rutgers, 13-10. What did you see out of your team in that game?
Yeah, I think we're a little inexperienced right now defensively, and that close defensive group was all making their second career start, and it was a situation where they jumped out on a 7-1, and Rutgers is whatever they are, 3rd, 4th, 5th, whatever in the country. They're a terrific team, and we spot them a 7-1 advantage. We were able to knot it back up at 8-8, but ended up coming up a little short. So, for us, I think we were ready to play. I just don't know that we were ready for, the speed and precision of which Rutgers was playing at. And that was coming off a very good win against UMass. UMass, outstanding program, but Rutgers was a cut above, particularly on the offensive end. So once we got our feet underneath us, I was proud of how our guys reacted to that adversity, how they battled back, and so I think that that's probably my biggest takeaway from it. It's just how the resiliency that they showed, and how we were able to just keep hammering away and make it an outstanding ball game.
Coach, final question for you. Last season, Army came into the Dome and upset Syracuse 18-11, the most goals a West Point team had scored on SU since the 60s. How do you guys follow that up this season?
Well, I think when you get two competitive teams, two teams that are, amongst the best in the country, there's going to be a lot of ebb and flow to the game. And, the way that this game will come about, I have no idea. Nick, wasn't too many years ago, we lost to Syracuse 6-2. So I don't know if 29 goals will be scored again. I think we're just going to have to play our very best, stay competitive, and hopefully if we do that and play our very best, we hope that we come out one goal ahead, whatever that number might be.
Coach, thanks for joining us. 13th ranked Army against 14th ranked Syracuse Wednesday afternoon at 4. You can follow my Twitter at Nick Ludi for live updates throughout the game. Make sure to tune into the full episode of On the Bench on Wednesday as well. Once again, Army West Point head coach Joe Alberici. Coach, thanks for joining us and good luck Wednesday.
All right, Nick. Thank you.